The Department of Environmental Planning and Protection, as focal point for the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change and the United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity, we celebrate the synergies and cross-cutting themes that make protection and conservation of our natural environment invaluable and worthwhile. The climate is the most complex system on Earth. Its impacts to agriculture are far-reaching, and although human activities have changed the composition of the atmosphere, it is through human efforts that we must all try to mitigate, protect, and preserve the natural environment for plants, animals, and all of humanity. Consider the bees, the vital role they play in the environment. They pollinate, they are a food producer, and they assist with fertilization of crops near and far. Bees can thrive in any natural or domesticated environment, though they prefer to live in gardens, woodlands, orchards, meadows, and areas where flowering plants are abundant. Without bees, the availability and diversity of fresh produce would decline substantially, and human nutrition would be significantly impacted. This is just one example. These tiny creatures are an important part of our ecosystem. Their existence is a key indicator of the health of our environment. Research reveals that climate change is disrupting plant growth. Therefore, we must do all we can to alleviate the environmental stresses and pressures that interrupt or cause irreversible damage to our agricultural systems. Nature is like a recipe. Each ingredient must be added in just the right measure. Overloading one element disrupts the whole system. Many aspects of our agricultural system work in a similar way. In order to maintain and protect our food safety, food security, sustainable livelihoods, and by extension our economy, we must remain stewards of the environment. We must build capacity where we can and use our improving knowledge to adapt to the impacts of climate change on the agricultural sector in order to maintain healthy ecosystems for animals, for plants, and for people all throughout the Bahamas. My name is Samantha Miller Cartwright, Senior Environmental Officer at the Department of Environmental Planning and Protection, and I'd like to say Happy International Day of Plant Health.